Tonight, don't stay out too late.
Just keep going. It's just another night.
You look like you need this.
I thought it was just a nightmare.
Hello and welcome to Sharing Insights. Here, we inspire and empower your passions. Subscribe to level up with us.
As Rohan slipped on his shoes, his wife's voice lingered, low and urgent, as though casting a protective spell.
Rohan, tonight isn't like any other. It's Naraka Chaturdashi. Not just heaven opens tonight, so does Naraka.
Relax. Nothing is going to happen. I'll be back before you know it.
Hours bled together, calls piled up, and by the time Rohan checked his watch, dusk had already fallen. He was running late.
Of all days, to run late.
He sped down the deserted roads, taking a shortcut through a dark stretch of trees to make up for lost time. Shadows loomed as they appeared large and threatening, stretching unnaturally as his headlights passed.
Almost there. Just keep going.
Suddenly, his car shuddered, the engine stalling. Smoke billowed from under the hood.
Of course! Perfect timing!
He comes to a stop before a decrepit, silent house. It was worn out, ruined, or weakened due to age or neglect. Desperate for water to cool his engine, Rohan approached the house. The shadows around the place seemed to watch him, whispering secrets.
Hello. I just need some water. Please.
He hesitated before stepping inside, the house swallowing him in silence. The walls pulsed with an unsettling stillness.
I'll just grab some water. And leave. No harm done. Right?
Just as he found the kitchen, a woman emerged from the shadows, holding a water bottle. Her smile was soft but unsettling, her gaze sharp and penetrating.
You look like you need this.
Oh, thank you. That's kind of you.
As he took the bottle, she coughed. A hollow, raspy sound. It was a rough, scratchy, or hoarse cough. Rohan's stomach twisted as it reminded him of his late mother.
That cough? It reminds me of?
Rohan quickly stepped back, glancing over his shoulder as he reached the door, but it shut abruptly behind him, trapping him in silence.
Just get out! Get back to the car!
As he poured water onto the overheated engine, Rohan looked back at the house. The woman stood in an upstairs window, watching him with lifeless eyes, before vanishing into the darkness.
What? Who was that?
He stopped at a small shop to buy flowers for the festivities, but the shopkeeper ignored him completely. No matter how much he called out, he was invisible.
Hello? I'm right here! Can't you see me?
Finally home, Rohan called out to his wife. But she didn't respond. She moved past him in the hallway as if he didn't exist.
Hey! Look at me! I'm right here! Disha!
In a panic, Rohan raced to the bathroom and held up his phone, desperately searching for his reflection. But the screen showed nothing. No trace of him at all.
No, this can't be! What's happening?
He stumbled through the house, looking for anything that could make him feel real. In the living room, he picked up a family photo, only to find his face had disappeared from it.
I'm gone! I don't exist!
Rohan steps into the kitchen, watching his wife as she cleans and arranges dishes, oblivious to the tension that builds in the air. Suddenly, a deep cracking sound rumbles through the walls. And now, standing silently beside his wife, was the old woman. Her hollow gaze fixed, unnoticed.
You? Please no, not her.
The cracks deepen, dust falling as the ceiling is shaking violently or trembling ominously. Rohan's wife clutches the counter, her eyes wide with terror as the ceiling begins to collapse.
Please save me!
A deafening snap as she locks eyes with Rohan before heavy rubble crashes down, silencing his scream.
Disha!
Paralyzed by fear, Rohan felt a chill as the old woman appeared beside him. Her bony fingers gripped his shoulder and neck.
He choked as she tightened her hold, her eyes glinting with satisfaction before she starts twisting his neck.
You will never leave Naraka.
Rohan shot up in bed, completely drenched in sweat. His heart was pounding. He looked around to find himself lying beside his wife, who was sleeping peacefully.
It was just a dream?
He slipped out of his bed, his hands shaking, as he poured himself a glass of water in the kitchen, desperate to shake off the terror that clung to him.
Get it together. It was just a terrifying and frightening dream. A nightmare.
Rohan splashed water on his face and looked up.
His blood turned to ice as he saw her reflection in the mirror, standing directly behind him, her eyes piercing through his soul.
This is only the beginning.
No! Get away from me!
Rohan backed away, shaking, and hurried back to the safety of his bedroom. As he reached the stairs, he heard a low, eerie laugh from below.
I'll be waiting for you forever.
As Rohan shut his bedroom door, he knew this was far from over. Somewhere in the shadows, she waited, her curse lingering, promising him a terror that would never end.
I thought it was just a nightmare. This can't be happening.
Let us revise. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, some nights are not meant to be spent out late.